Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned.
Miren, mi gente, vayan a tiquetera, a Ticketmaster, perdón, y ya tú sabes, coja su boleto, que esto no se ha caído, aquí no ha pasado nada. Dalton Smith, hablate mierda, acuérdate de algo, dije que te quería quitar, ahora no, ahora te voy a mandar para el hospital. Tú vas a ser el vivo ejemplo de un mensaje de una persona que está bien mordida. Así que Puerto Rico cuenta con su apoyo, ya sabes, vamos a hacernos sentir el 10 de enero, allí en el Parking Center.
Aquí nunca en mi vida, oigan bien, nunca en mi vida he necesitado hacer trampa para yo resaltar dentro de un ring. Gracias a Dios, el trabajo en equipo, mis cojones y la misericordia de Dios me han sacado a flote. Así que nada, no pasa nada. Todo aquel que escupió para arriba, tenga cuenta, póngase un paraguas porque les va a caer en la cara. Nunca he necesitado hacer trampa para yo resaltar, nunca. Todo lo que he hecho, lo he hecho con sudor. Sabe, el que sabe, sabe.
Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and man, they tried to do it. They tried. They tried to bury him. They tried to embarrass him. They tried to taint him. They tried to ruin his reputation and everything that he stands for and everything he has built. All Subriel Matias wants, man, is a better life for him and his family, his daughters and his wife. That's it. Subriel Matias, he came from nothing to something. Literally nothing to something. You know, brought up the hard way, no handouts. Been a pro since 2014. You know, when the positive thing came out, the news, you know, so much people were jumping on Subriel Matias, man. It's like they couldn't wait. You know, oh, I knew Subriel Matias' chin was too good to be true. Oh, I knew Subriel Matias' conditioning and stamina is too good to be true. Well, guess what? Subriel Matias' chin is that damn good. Subriel Matias' stamina and conditioning is that damn good. He is a beast. 0.088% New York State Athletic Commission has cleared Subriel Matias to fight. Now let's have, you see, oh, then other comments were like, oh, I knew Puyo won. See, I knew Puyo won. I already had Puyo winning a close fight anyways. Now let's have Puyo Smith. Smith is over there furious. Oh, disappointment. You thought you got away, huh, Mr. Dalton Smith? You thought you got away. You thought you got away from what is expected to be one serious ass whipping. Don't get me wrong, Puyo's a tremendous fighter, and you and Puyo would have been a pretty solid fight. But Subriel Matias is a more dangerous fight. And that goes for anybody to fight Subriel Matias. And that's not going to change on January 10th. You thought you got away thinking you were going to fight Puello. But nah. You're about to fight the baddest motherfucker to ever put on a pair of gloves. You know, Subriel Matias is a family man. He wants a better life for his family, his daughters. But when that bell rings, he's a savage beast. And like how you just saw in my videos, on the clips that I showed you earlier, guys, Subriel Matias is pissed off. In every fight that Subriel Matias has done, I don't think he's fought anyone. I don't think in any of those fights he was pissed off. It was just business. After everything Subriel Matias has been through this past week, he is pissed off. And now he's about to lay all that ammunition on Dalton Smith. All of it. And the haters that were in the comments section. Subriel should be banned for life because he killed someone in the ring for taking PEDs. And I'm like, that fight with Dadashev happened in 2019. That was years ago. None of those fights got tested positive for nothing. In the pros, yes, in the pros, when you get to a certain level, you start to get tested strictly. But in the pros, you get tests. You get tests when you're fighting professional fighting. When you're in professional boxing, you get tests, especially when you got a guy like Subriel Matias who fights the way he fights and how he beats up his opponent. And like how we all know, he has a body on his record. I'm sure they went and go test Matias after the Dadashev fight. And guess what? That was in 2019 and nothing at all when it comes to PEDs. Nothing. The way Subriel Matias fights, how strong he is, all that stuff, you're going to want to test him. From 2014 to 2025, Subriel Matias has never tested positive for anything until now. And it was not really a failed drug test either. Contamination. Not even 1% of orstrin. Compared to Ryan Garcia, who fought Devin Haney with 6% orstrin. Ryan Garcia was not even supposed to fight. On top of that, he was overweight. Did not make weight for that fight. So he did not make weight for that fight, and he went in there with 6% of orstrin. I'll tell you what, on January 10th, Dalton Smith, he's going to feel he's fighting a Subriel Matias with 100% orstrin. Oh yeah. Not 0.088 less than 1%. No. And that's with anybody throughout his whole career. Jukimbayev, and you see a lot of Matias's opponents waving a red flag like, hey, I got beat by Subriel. Hey, can you change? They're waving the flag like they're trying to get that loss, that L from their record. No. It is what it is. You guys got your ass whipped by the better fighter. And once again, Subriel Matias' chin, Subriel Matias' output, Subriel Matias' conditioning and stamina is for real. Matias said it on the last podcast he did with Filósofo de Boxeo. One of the recent ones. He has never taken any supplements. until now. And in one of the clips that I showed you prior in the beginning of this video, Subriel Matias said it. He has never taken any PEDs. Never. Never. So to all the haters on Instagram and social media, and I've seen a lot of the comments, man. It was just a brutal week for Subriel Matias and his fans. And I'm glad that the tension in the air and the stress is all cleared up. And we are getting what we're getting, what we wanted, which is a fight. And like how Subriel Matias said in one of the early clips that I show you guys in my video, Dalton Smith, you're going to get your ass whipped for talking a lot of shit. And nothing happened here. No pasó nada aquí. January 10th, get your tickets. No más días. Like I said earlier in the video, they tried to taint his career. They tried to bury him. They tried to embarrass him. They tried to ruin his reputation. You know, Subriel Matias and his team was able to win the purse bid and defeat Matchroom Boxing. Turkey Al-Sheikh wanted Subriel Matias to fight on November 22nd on the Riyadh season card, the Ring 4 card. And Subriel Matias and his team stepped down, put their foot down, and said no. They defeated Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, on the purse bid. They got their own card. They got their own show. All of a sudden, this bullshit with the positive tests comes out. After Mauricio Suleiman clearly said 4 days prior to it that these two fighters are clean, Smith and Matias. Pero nah, it's all good. January 10th, man. We're here. And like I said in my last video, it can't come soon enough. Subriel Matias. Like I said, one of the baddest motherfuckers to ever put on a pair of gloves in this generation. And what is expected is another savage beating. And the one who's going to be on the receiving end of that is Dalton Smith. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host and Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.